Good morning, everybody. It's Cheryl Echeverry of Echeverry Travel. I want to talk travel with Cheryl. Today is March 12th, 2022. This is a famous date in my family. 55 years ago, my parents got married, and a year later, yours truly was born. So in 1966, Mel and Sandra Sherman got married, and April 13, 1967. I was a furlough baby. Yay! And then a year later, my sister was a welcome home baby. So we're 17 months apart. I want to say shout out to my wonderful sister, Michelle, who's in Delaware. Um, we're having a little bit of weather issues here in Florida. So if you have any questions or concerns, there is some heavy weather out there. So if you can, uh, you know, please be please send some love our way. And also if you have questions and concerns, you can check us out right here on Facebook. Say hi, say how are you. This is live. We want to hear from you right here. Gonna put say hi right here. Say hi right here. Or just say good morning, or just say whatever you like to say. Keep it clean, keep it nice. This is all about travel. And today, whoever is here this morning, I see that little eye in the corner there. So I know somebody is here watching us. So I appreciate if you just say good morning so other people know you're here as well. Right in the comment area, right on next to the video, beside the video, wherever you are. So we know who you are in. And today is basically my favorite things, favorite places, and future destinations that I would love to see. I'm going to give a little feedback as well. Yes, I want to go to Europe. I've been saying I want to go to Europe. Unfortunately, because of my dialysis issues, I will not be able to go this year. Doesn't mean I can't go in 2023, 2024. It's just coming down to, do I really want to go by bus? Do I want to go by cruise? If I want to go by cruise, I really got to save up for next year and all that. So, first of all, our favorite destination to travel is the United States. Why? We got 50 wonderful states to check out. You could do it by planes, trains, automobiles. Yes, even with the gas going up and everything else. We have one of the most beautiful countries in the world. We also have Canada to the north and Mexico to the south. I'm not big on traveling to Mexico, but then again, people have their own interests and everything. I am more all European. That's why I want to go to Europe. I cannot wait. I want to go to Paris. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to France. I want to go to Austria because I love the movie Sound of Music. I want to go to Egypt because I always wanted to be an Egyptologist and dig around and see the mummies and King Tut. And if you haven't heard me mention it before, my ex he was still alive. He's actually living in Alexandria. My daughter Dina, if you're listening, I miss you, I love you. She's the firstborn on my husband's side of the family from Egypt. Beautiful daughter, very olive skin looking and reddish brown hair and all that. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. She's going to be 32 this year. I miss you, love you very much, very much. And I miss traveling with her and all that. So anyway, again, this is Talk Travel with Cheryl. If you been following us, I've been in business since 2008. We love doing land and sea adventures or explorations or however you want to do it. We've been to the Caribbean. I've been to at least 20 of the 50 states here in the United States, all the way from Maine, Vermont, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, all the way down the East Coast. I've been to Texas, Utah, Denver, so many places that I've been. And some places I really want to go to is where I want to explore more of the Caribbean, because there's many islands besides, Eastern, Western Caribbean. I definitely want to go back to Grenada, which is a beautiful country with pink beaches. And underwater snorkeling museum. If you've never been, I was back in 2014 when Sandals took us by the Sandals plane from New York out of JFK to, at that time, La Source was a brand new resort with Sandals, and they just revamped the La Source property. So Sandals has some great prices going on. If you're looking to go out of New York, you've got nonstops into Grenada. If you're looking at Florida, you're going to have to transfer to either fly out of Miami or transfer to Miami or Atlanta to get to Grenada. Other destinations in the Caribbean that we would really like to do is St. Lucia, Barbados, Aruba, Curacao. So we're looking to go, not 2023, but 2024 to do a Southern Caribbean cruise. If you can see, if you have vision, I know I'm visually impaired, and a lot of times I'm talking to those of us who are totally blind. I feel you, I hear you. The Norwegian Prima sister, the Viva, is coming out summer 2023, and I will get back to Prima, which is coming out summer 2022. I got a lot of updates on her, but getting back to the Viva, she will be the first cruise ship to port out of San Juan, Puerto Rico in a very long time. And that will be her home port, and she will be doing the Southern Caribbean. We're looking to do, let's see, I believe it's January 21st through the 28th of 2024. So if you want to go, I do have prices up. Prices going up this weekend. So we're busy working on the Prima right now. I know many of you who have followed me since day one know that we love all the cruise lines. Each cruise line has a different personality. Each cruise line is not for everybody out there. I could say the younger crowds like the Carnivals and the Royal Caribbeans, we want a little more of a premium brand, Norwegian, Princess, Holland America, Celebrity. And then you got your luxury liners like Cunard, Azamara, Seabourn. And then you also got your river cruising, which you can go either throughout this U.S. river cruising, and I'll get to them next week on right here on this station. You can follow me also on YouTube. This will be repeated on our YouTube channel and reposted once the video is finished. I'm going to fix my camera a little bit here, so you see me moving around. I'm just adjusting my camera a little bit. I hate these cameras here on the TV. There we go. So, to get back to our favorite things, we love Jamaica. We've been to all north, south, east, and west, everything from the Grill, South Beach, Ocho Rios. We've been to Montego Bay, we've been to Kingston, and it's a very safe island to go to, just like any place in the world. There's bad areas to go to, even here in Florida. There's certain places you really don't want to go to if you've never been there before, or same thing with Jamaica. If you don't know where you're going, don't go there. Rely on the concierge at your resorts, your hotels, your good old-fashioned travel agent. We're still good for something here, especially with the myths and the things that we know firsthand of what's going on in the countries. In Jamaica, they have a brand new protocols for entering Jamaica. They have gotten rid of their health forms. Yay, you don't have to send that in a month before. But yes, you still need your vaccinations and you need a negative PCR test to enter in the island of Jamaica. Most places that you will be traveling to have adjusted their protocols. There are way too many destinations out there for me to manage, or again, let me fix my camera. Looks like I'm sitting in a low seat here. Again, I apologize. Let me see how this goes. There. Yeah, okay. That's better. I am live. I am not a professional at this, so I like to have fun with you guys. Again, say hi, say hello. That person went bye-bye. I don't know where you went, but in any case, let's have some fun. Travel is fun. We've been stuck in our homes for over 2 years, and I want to recommend, people say, oh, I want to go next year, I want to go in 2 years. Still wait. We saw how it took a toll on our families, seeing families that many we lost during COVID. I lost 3 family members out of the same family within a weekend. I have health issues. I have to adjust my travel plans. And yes, one day I will get to go to Europe, but hey, I still get to go to Caribbean. I get to go to Alaska. I get to go to Hawaii. I get to go to Canada. I get to go to Utah. I get to go to so many places here. We love doing bus trips. We love to do cruising. And remember, you don't have to be in Florida to go on cruises, even though Florida is the largest cruise state that we have. But many of our cruise lines, let's say if you want to go to Hawaii, you could fly into Hawaii, and Norwegian Cruise Line has 7-day cruises around all the major islands, go for a week, do a pre and post in Hawaii. Norwegian has a great offer going on, 35% off, plus your free drink, dining, Wi-Fi, and excursion packages. Book now, it's wave season. These prices are good until April 1st. Don't wait on getting prices. They will go up because of the gas pricing. And also, third and fourth passenger asking me about discounts on that. Reduced deposit and free air for your second guest. So those are some things that are going on. Sandals has their 777 package going on. Check that out. Secrets and AMR Resorts is 40% off. There are many besides Secrets. There's Breathless. There's Zotree. There's so many other resorts that you could do it throughout the Caribbean and the world. Ask me about them. Okay, so some of the places that we have been to that we love. I mentioned Utah. I mentioned which we've been to the national parks. I would love to go back to the national parks. And for those of you who have never been out there, you're missing it. And you're thinking, well, it seems so expensive to go. It's cheaper to go to Europe. It's cheaper to go on a cruise. Well, guess what? The reason why there's so much more money is because they know you don't have to. There are driving options. You could drive to the destination. If you don't want to drive, you could take a train. I could actually take Amtrak from Lakeland, Florida, where I am, up to Chicago, then take the train over to the Grand Canyon. Probably cost me less than driving the whole distance. But remember, I have to drag along medication with me on the train so I can do my dialysis, which is not fun. So I would have to fly, which is not bad. Alaska, same thing. Many destinations, cruise lines and destination partners that we have do Alaska either by land or sea. I highly recommend either using Princess or Holland America. They've been doing Alaska the longest. They have the most access to the Glacier Bay. They also go out at Anchorage, which if you're gonna go to Denali National Park, which I highly recommend, you do the southbound travel. And no, Alaska, just like Florida, we're not hot. It's 365 days a year. We do have our cold days, which you've seen recently, and our off season, which, by the way, I hate the 90+ degree weather here in Florida myself. I go from my air-conditioned car to the air-conditioned clubhouse, to the pool, to the restaurants, and it's very hard for me to get out and walk. I love the spring and fall and winter here, so I can enjoy myself. So remember, if you're thinking that Alaska is cold all year round and rainy and this and that, you're sadly mistaken. The best times to go, if you do not want to worry about the weather, is June, July, and August. During September, you may get some rainy or spritzels, as we call them, but it's still a great time to go. You get to see the animals, get to see the glaciers, and it's really interesting to go. And we are planning to go to Alaska sometime in 2023. We've been putting it off, and people say they want to go, but people also say, "Oh, I want to wait." I'm like, "What are you waiting for? We're on this side of the dirt. Let's not hopefully 6 feet under next year. Let's do this early." And hey, Howard! First of all, my client, Howard Korn, is here. And tomorrow is the big day. Can't wait. He is getting married to Miss Dee Dee. We cannot wait. We will be there for the wedding. And also Mr. Howard and Miss Dee Dee and some of their family are going on the Celebrity Summit out of Miami for 5 days. We're going to Cozumel and the Bahamas. So we can't wait. So shout out. And Howard, we're going to Alaska in 2023. So start saving up. We know this wedding was expensive, but we are going to Alaska next year. So keep it up. And also we have some great Caribbean cruises out of Florida. Another thing coming up this week on the 16th, never mind going to Miami for the weekend, but on Wednesday, I'm going to Margaritaville in Orlando. Now, you know Jimmy Buffett and Margaritaville and all his great resorts and restaurants across the country and the world. Yes, we know you're interested in Alaska. That's why I brought it up. So hopefully you can go with us either June or September of 2023. So check it out. We're hopefully either going to go Celebrity or Princess. We know you love Celebrity, but Princess does the best of the best for Alaska. So keep it right here, right now. Have your friends and family keep following us. So, as I was saying, we're going to be at Margaritaville in Orlando on Wednesday the 16th. This particular resort has hotel and water park, but the thing of it is, Jimmy Buffett has bought the Paradise Cruise Lines that used to go out at Port Palm Beach, which is in West Palm Beach. It was a 3-day cruise that went from West Palm Beach to Freeport. Well, as of May, guess who owns the cruise line? Margaritaville, wasting away again in Margaritaville. I know I can't sing, but hey, I love karaoke. So it's a 3-day cruise. He's going to have brand new ships as well. There are small ships, maybe 200-300 people. These are great for first-time cruisers. They're not the mega ships, but they do give you an idea of what cruising is all about. Or if you're looking to get away for 2 or 3 days and they don't want to do a 5-day trip, we will be doing a couple of 3-day getaways. Just getaways to relax and hang out and recuperate after COVID and all that. So check it out. I'll have more information next Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Some other places that we really want to go, besides going back to Utah and the national parks, I'd actually like to go up and see St. Augustine. Those of you who do not know, St. Augustine was the very first city ever established here in the United States. Okay, it's over 200 years old, very historical, a lot of shopping and everything. We like to do a 2 or 3 day bus trip right here from Auburndale area. So we tried to do it last year. We couldn't get too many people to do it. So looking to do that. We'd like to go up to Nashville for a couple of days. We'd like to go up to New York for a couple of days. And we also like to do a New England cruise. If you don't like the Caribbean and you like the fall with the change of weather and the leaves and want to go up to Canada, we'll fly into New York or drive into New York or take a bus into New York and do a 7 or 8 day cruise out of New York up to New England, which will include Maine, Vermont, especially if you're Anne of the Green Gables fan, which I am. I grew up with Anne in Green Gables, and they go to the Prince Edward Island and so many other destinations up there. So keep an eye and ear out for that. On the bucket list, like I said, we want to go to Egypt, we want to go to Israel, we want to go to Jordan. There's just so many places out there. We really like to hear from you. Comment in the area where you like to go, and maybe we'll have a group or we'll book you and your friends and family there. Remember, travel is an experience. And like my dad used to say, you need to save up to travel. You know, it's a luxury, whether you're going away for a weekend getaway or that trip around the world. Travel is a luxury. It's not something you do every day. And I hear people, oh, it's too expensive, blah, 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 blah. So you don't go on the luxury liner. You do whatever you can afford, but get there, do that. You got to enjoy life. Life is way too short. We see what's going on over in Russia and oh yeah, I want to bring this up. Many of the cruise lines who start in St. Petersburg, including Norwegian Cruise Line, have pulled out until further notice. If you have a cruise or plan to go to that part of the world, they have bailed out. They don't want to be in the middle of whatever's going to happen or continue to happen. We will bring you the latest and greatest information. And one more thing I'm going to bring up, which will be posted during the weekend if you haven't seen it. You know, I'm a big fan now of the new Virgin Voyages cruises. So Nelson and I hope to be doing a travel agent cruise. We did a 2-day tour of the ship a couple of months ago. Check out the videos and pictures on that. But who's a J-Lo fan? Who is a Jenny on the Block fan? Me and Jennifer Lopez has so much in common. I'm not going to say her husband's. I've only been married twice. She's one up on me, but we're both from the Bronx. Jenny, I'm from J-Lo. If you're listening, I'm from the Grand Concourse. Yay! Moved out when I was 5, but hey, I'm still a Bronx girl. I'm still a New York girl living here in Florida. Shout out to my peeps in New York. Shout out to my peeps in Florida and all across this beautiful United States. Remember, we service everybody. But our primary guests are 40 and up. So keep in mind, especially the type of trips we're offering, who they're geared to. We also do groups. But anyway, Jennifer Lopez is going to be the godmother of the cruise ships. And we got a special offer for you from J-Lo, $200 onboard credit. Want to find out more? Keep following Echeverria Travel on all your social media. And we hope to see you next week. We'll have updates on the Prima, Virgin Voyages, bus trips, and so much more. Please want to hear from you. And check out our YouTube channel for past interviews with my BDMs. We will be having more and more and some repeat guests coming back on the show for update information on great travel options. We'll talk to you soon and have a great day. Happy travels.